We're just going to kind of wing this a little bit. Mom, why don't you put that in the bowl? That's a cup of flour. And because Mom doesn't have any measuring spoons, usually to a cup of flour you put about a teaspoon of baking powder. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to do about a half a teaspoon of salt. Again, I'm just winging it. Okay, Mom, you want to mix that up a little? I need here's a fork, that might be better. Okay, now we got these zucchini flowers from our neighbor who is growing pumpkin, and she has a vine back there, and she has a ton. And she gave us, let's see, 6 zucchini flowers because she wants her pumpkin in the fall. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now, I'm not sure how much milk. I have about a quarter of a cup here. And we're going to let Mom do this, and she'll tell me when to stop. We might even need more. I don't know. Okay. You want it to be not too runny, but not too thick either. In the meantime, I put on, I use canola oil because olive oil is so expensive, and for something like this, I think canola is okay. And I have the oil heating. You want the oil really, really hot. And nobody had deep fryers back in those days. They just put a lot of oil in the fry pan. And what would happen is they would save the oil. They put it through a sieve and save it and reuse it. We kind of don't do that anymore, so I didn't put that much oil in there because I only have a few flowers. The other thing we did, and I forgot to get, was we would put the zucchini flowers after they were fried on a paper bag to drain. However, they didn't last very long because we'd eat them as they were coming off the stove. What do you think, Ma? Do we need some more in order to dip them? I only have a little left. Let's see. That was about a little more than a quarter of a cup. So we'll see. Now in Rome, when I had these in Rome the first time I went, I don't know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, they fill them with mozzarella and anchovy, which I hate. So when I make them sometimes, if we have mozzarella, I dice it up and I fill it in there. And as you can see, they close. Once you take them off the vine, they start closing, because when these were open, they were literally that big. And you just put them in there, like a little pocket, and it'll close up again, and when you fry it, it won't come out. And of course, if you like anchovy, great. And you know, recipes are living things. You can put anything you like in here, anything that would please you. Let me just see this, Mom. Okay, we've got it going here, but I'll tell you the truth, Ma. I think, well, let's try one. Normally I do this by the stove, but we don't have room over there, so I'm going to, I don't know if you can see this. Mm-hmm. Let's see if this is covering. What do you think, Ma? Do you think we need more milk?
No.
Okay. You like these, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Some people, by the way, I put baking powder in here as a leavening agent, but some people use beer because beer has yeast in it. Mm. So, you know, if you've been drinking and you've got a little bit of beer left, or, you know, I never drink a whole beer ever, so maybe I'll have a half if I'm having Chinese food. And I throw the rest in the refrigerator and save it for another time. But this would be the perfect time to use that leftover beer, if you have any. Now this is very interesting. I had no idea how much batter I would need for these 5 flowers. But it's looking to me like we're just going to cover 6 flowers. I'm sorry. Thank you, Marcia. Marcia is our camera person today. Usually it's my hubby, Rob, but I am in Brooklyn at Mom's. And, oh my goodness, I couldn't have planned this any better. Look at that. We've used all of the batter for these 6 flowers. So that was 1 cup of flour, teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a little more than 1/4 of a cup of milk. And there we have it. I'm going to put them over there. Run, and I don't know if we have any paper bags. If not, we'll just drain them on paper towels. Now this should be hot. The way to find out if it's hot, do that. Okay? Oh, good, Mom. Bring that over here, honey. Okay. That was sizzling when I threw the water in there. All right. Okay, so we've got all 6 in there. That's great. Unfortunately, we don't have a kitchen cleanup crew, which would be nice. All right, what I'm going to do here is we're going to rip this bag. Is there anything you want to say, Mom? No?
I enjoy watching.
You enjoy watching me. Well, you know, I learned at her knee. Okay? I wouldn't be able to do this stuff if I hadn't been taught. Okay. We'll get another fork. Now, I think, no, we need a little more time. I had it on medium heat, but now that they're in there, I think I can raise it a little bit. And we'll get this going. I have, no, I'm going to put it on the paper towels. And you really want to eat these right when they're hot, okay? They don't hold over, you know? So if you're having it before dinner or with dinner, you have to cook it then. That's the only thing about it. There's no pre-preparation on this, or, you know, you could, though. You could make the batter the day before. You can make the batter anytime you want. Then that saves all of that. And then it makes it very easy and very quick to do. Now let's see how these are doing. I think a little more. Be careful. Come on over, Ma. You tell me when you think it's brown enough.
Oh, I know something.
Well, it's upside My comedian mother, how do I know? It's upside down. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it, and you tell me what you think.
No.
No. It's not brown enough. Okay. Now, it's very sad because most of the Italian Americans on the block have moved away, so we don't have a bumper crop of zucchini every year. But this is the same house that I grew up in many, many years ago, right after the war. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom says this is good. It's kind of golden. Marcia, you want to come in here and we'll get a better view of this? This one? Let's see. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, the oil is really sizzling now because I turned the heat up on this, so this is going to cook very quickly. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous lunch. Oh, my goodness. Have this, a salad, some veggies, and you have a nice vegetarian lunch. Glass of red wine.
Yeah, right.
Woo! Don't go away. No red wine for you, Mom? No. Mom's not having red wine. Okay, let's see how this is going. That's good. These get a little hard. Now, one of our neighbors said, you have to put egg in the batter. Well, I disagree. You don't have to put egg in the batter. You could if you want. But it makes it so simple. All it is flour, salt, baking powder, and milk. Okay. This one's a little big, so we'll leave it a little bit. Now I think, come over here, Mother. You know what I was thinking our next, beautiful. Okay, here we are. Here's our, there they are. No, don't leave me, Ma. Venica. There they are. Let's say to everybody.
Don't eat them alone.
Don't eat them all on her. She likes these. We're not allowed to have too many. Ciao, ciao.
Okay.